Call vote, that's dead on money, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Barrett,
Yes.
Bush. Yes. Dixon,
Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
and Raleigh.
Yes.
Okay, now, go ahead, I'm sorry.
A proclamation to recognize Cleon C. Cornet for dedicated volunteer services to the citizens of Cumberland and Kentucky during the calendar year of 2012. Whereas Cleon Cornet has actively served as the president of the Tri-City Heritage Development Corporation during the year 2012. Whereas Cleon Cornet has actively served as the facilitator, chairperson of the Veterans Memorial Development Committee in organizing the planning and development of Veterans Memorial Park during the year 2012. Whereas Cleon Cornet has actively served as a member of the Cumberland Tourism Commission during the year 2012. Whereas Cleon Cornet has actively served as a Cumberland Alcoholic Beverage Administrator during the year 2012. Whereas Cleon Cornet has served as the chairperson of the Tri-City Senior Citizens Operations Committee during the year of 2012. Whereas Cleon Cornet has served as the chairperson of the Trail Town Development Committee during the year 2012. Whereas Cleon Cornet, being an active member of the Cumberland VFW Post 5171 during the year 2012, was actively involved in military veterans events as a member of the Funeral Honor Guard, posting flags on holidays and aiding veterans in obtaining information and benefits. It is hereby proclaimed by the Cumberland Legislative Body and Chief Executive Officer that Cleon C. Cornet has, and Muggins Bennett, as the chairman and the sponsor of the annual Empty Stocking Fund, have contributed valuable and significant efforts as a volunteer towards the progress and improvements of the city of Cumberland, as well as the Tri-City area during the year of 2012. Their unselfish and demonstrated efforts will serve to inspire others to contribute toward the improvement of our community. It is further proclaimed in recognition of their volunteer services throughout the year of 2012, Cleon C. Cornet and James Muggins Bennett is selected as the 2012 Volunteers of the Year and is awarded the key to the city of Cumberland with the unanimous consent of the Cumberland Legislative Body and the Chief Executive Officer on this 11th day of December 2012.
That sounds good. I make a motion to approve the proclamation.
I second it.
Motion made, seconded.
How many years did you say Muggins been for?
About 30-some years.
This was his
32
32nd
years.
year.
Yeah.
I didn't
Of
hear
the-
that, I'm sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah.
32nd year Muggins been.
I remember the first
This
year
is-
he did
By
it.
the way, this is, from what I understand, this may be his last year.
He told me he was not going to try to do it next year.
But he's,
He also does
there's
other
I'm
functions,
sure there's
but that's
a
the
ton of
main one.
people we could put on the list like this.
These two
We will-
need to be
We need to
really
take
recognize
public
these two
nominations
men.
next time when we do one.
But both of these guys.
Both of them
great guys.
deserve this.
Sure.
I would like to also recommend that we put or that the city puts a box or something like in the month of November in City Hall so that people can come in and make nominations.
Yeah.
And then in December, at the December meeting, at some point, select someone or more than one volunteers of the year.
It
Anytime
should,
you
it
get a
should be an
volunteer,
annual type thing.
I do. I think it should be.
Or we
I'd
never
love to
make-
recognize them all, and I'm sure we leave off one.
Yeah.
But these are just the guys that stick out right now.
Will there be a ceremony or something that will,
Yeah, we can.
To see this being
yeah,
done.
We'll give them a copy of the proclamation tonight.
In the key of the
Key
city.
to the city.
You notify both of them?
Yeah.
It's a January meeting.
maybe in January maybe?
Yeah, it'd just be nice.
To recognize them.
It'd be at the Christmas dinner. Invite them to the
Picture in the
Christmas dinner.
What Christmas dinner?
Well,
We might get
They're
Faith to
gonna-
take
no,
a
because
picture.
Muggins, I think it might.
We might be able to get you to take
It's not a-
So no, he
Get the
Muggins
kids
too
to
busy
see.
this time of year.
Yeah.
It was
When?
already corrected, yeah. I think I
That's
heard
what
something the
Muggins
other night
said
that they
at
were
the
start
Christmas
packing
dinner.
boxes and
Nah,
stuff
it
like
ain't
that.
bad.
Want people to be
Yeah.
I wouldn't
I
have
think I
known.
heard that.
My brother.
Well, what, I mean, she just said.
I saw all of it, yeah. Like I say, Jesse's
What
helping
Christmas
6 years
dinner?
old, reading her.
Okay,
You know something about Christmas dinner?
bids on the bid.
No, but I'm game for any kind of Christmas.
That's one, I
It's
don't
food
have a whole
involved,
lot
I'm in.
to say, but it's time for the mayor's comments, and I'm gonna move right on. But
There's another recommendation
It said,
oh, yeah.
that's what
I didn't
Mr. Boggs just remember about the, you know, this. Well, let me just read this first thing. I would like to thank our city attorney, Mr. Boggs, for all of his assistance and tremendous support.
You doing nothing.
He
You
has
asked for it,
given
didn't
the
you?
city for the past 7 years. As you know, Mr. Boggs will be assuming the office of the Commonwealth Attorney next month. And I am sure that all of us want to congratulate him on being elected to this important office. And wish him the best of luck and success in his new job.
Yeah, embarrassing.
The sheriff is turning crazy.
Cumberland's loss will be Harlan's gain.
Harlan
We'll be
County.
Harlan County,
Harlan
Harlan
County.
County.
Yeah.
But now,
the county side.
as he suggested, we need to employ a new attorney in his stead, so.
I'd like to make a motion to employ, am I saying this right? The Honorable Russell Allred as the,
We have a motion to.
Well, he wouldn't be
employ-
honorable anymore.
Honorable.
all
It's just-
attorneys are honorable, aren't they?
Are you honorable?
Yeah, that's
You
when
are.
you address
I did not
an
know
attorney,
that.
you address them as
We're
honorable.
honorable because we're council people.
You are too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's just.
But anyway, I'd like to make a motion to nominate the Honorable Russell Allred to employ him to replace the Honorable
I second.
Parker Boggs.
Motion made by Barnum, second by David.
Big shoes to fill.
I know.
You better have bigger shoes than that.
That's right.
Roll call
Are we
vote.
gonna say if he chooses to accept?
If he chooses to
Yeah,
accept
well, it
it.
better include that.
We're
he's-
gonna hire him, but he.
We gotta remember
says he
that
wants
that
it,
works
so,
both
yeah.
ways.
That's
Well, I think
right.
the motion was to authorize the mayor to hire him.
Yes.
The mayor to hire him
If
if
he
he.
so
If he
wants.
so, if he wants it.
To offer
do.
him, to
Offer him the position.
offer him the
Yeah.
position.
There you go.
To authorize
That's
the
it.
Mayor to offer him.
That's what I said.
You may say, I don't want it.
The motion is to authorize the mayor to offer him the position.
There you go.
That's it. Where was the second?
Who's Dave?
How do you?
David,
David did.
So we have a roll
Say
call
like
vote.
that. Oh,
go for it.
Barrett,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Dixon,
Yes.
Elliott,
Yes.
and Raleigh.
Yeah.
Motion carried. I'll contact him and tell him, ask if he's accepted.
You might hang up on him. You might think you've been pranked calls.
You're not gonna read it.
I appreciate the kind words and the congratulations that you give me. And I certainly, I've enjoyed my time here and, I'm sorry to go, but, you'll always be part of me. And, I recommend this job, to the next person. You certainly treated me well and I appreciate your cooperation.
And life's been interesting with us, hasn't it?
You always get your check on time.
Didn't always get a check on time.
Come on, work for the park.
You've
Help us out here,
you've
Bart.
always,
Write that up. in
Say
the
something
paper.
good about
always
it.
fulfilled
Put
your
that in.
obligations to me.
There you go. We always pay for
I'll finish the mayor's comments. And as our year ends, and there are many people that should be recognized and thanked for their efforts in completing their mission, I believe although that not great, Cumberland made very good progress and attained a higher level of credibility during this year. Mr. David Bowles, I know you guys might resent this, but Mr. David Bowles of Monarch Engineering, in volunteering his expertise and resources at no cost, has provided Cumberland with means of rescuing itself from serious fines and consent decrees, which would have been very difficult to overcome without his volunteer assistance. Now, I want to thank him for his people that spent many hours inspecting our aged plants and infrastructure to determine what corrections are needed and how to pay for them. I would like to, I want to thank all of the council members, those present now and those that have moved on during the past 2 years. They have been the driving force and the most important factor in the progress that has been made during this term. A mayor is only the driver, the council charts the course to follow. Now, I want to thank each of you, and I look forward to serving with you for the next 2 years. That's all I have, and I'll turn it over to council comments.
I don't have any.
Are we doing?
Yeah,
this
she already
alphabetical
said
order
she
down the
didn't have
line,
any.
or are we?
So, alphabetical order, so who's
Oh,
next?
alphabetical order.
Bush.
I have none. Just everybody have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
There you go.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Plenty of food.
Yeah. Enjoy your families and don't forget the reason for the season. There's my call.
Amen.
It was a good one.
Okay.
Pretty
Yeah.
swift.
Yep.
Let's see.
Be nice. It's Christmas, David.
My only comment, and then I have nice greetings to people, but my only comment is I'd like to request that department heads attend the meetings in case we have questions, or at least put a report in our box before the meeting.
I'll go with the report, but you know how much it costs us to have them come here?
Overtime.
I would suggest you might go by their places of business and see what's going on and ask them questions where they're working. That way you get a better picture. But the overtime and thing is just too expensive to have them come here, especially when we're trying to cut costs the way we are now. But I'll go along with the report system.
And I'm fine with the report, it just, hours could be changed. But on that note, I would like to say Merry Christmas to everyone. I'd like to thank Carla for the time and energy she spent, the time that she's been here with us as a departing council member. And I look forward to working with the rest of you all when we come back in January.
D. E, I guess that's me, isn't it? Well, he basically covered what all I was gonna say. I'm looking forward to the next 2 years, and Carl, I've enjoyed, been on the council with you too, and I do miss Norma, something terrible, and I think when the year comes, that we should, as a council and as a city, do something in her memory, because she was on the council so long and nothing has been done as of yet. Other than that, I'm looking forward to a new 2 years with a new council and new minutes for each time. And other than that, Merry Christmas.
Up to me last. I'll make it short. Somebody I'd like to recognize, and he's been getting left out here lately, and this is my opinion, so we don't need to discuss it. It's Paul Miller and Associates. We hear Monarch Engineering, and they seem to be, to me, and I'm just going to put it out there, we're blowing the bottom out of an onion sack every time we talk about it. Paul Miller has done more for this community and this county. I mean Paul and Leo, now I need to rephrase that. In this county than any one of those guys will ever be. And they get left out. They get left out a lot. I don't know why and don't care why, but I'm telling you that this company may be a good company. I don't know, but I'm tired of hearing their name blowed up to something that's not, when we have a company like Paul Miller, Leo Miller and Associates that have, you couldn't count the hours they have donated to this community in this county. The machinery, you call them, you need something, they're there. You can start with outside groups, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. They're not going to be here. If you have a problem, they're not coming back. But, you know, with Leo and them, I really do. They're really great people. They've worked with us. They've helped us countless hours, and I just like to see them recognized for it. And I really hate that they've been neglected here for a while now. And like I said, with these, any kind of contractors we have working for us, I want to make sure they have their certifications. We just found out real quickly that we've had one that's really only in heat and air, and we need to watch stuff like that, because we are liable as a city. If we put somebody in a position of doing something and they get hurt or electrocuted or what have you, it comes back on us because we hired them. Other than that, I don't have anything. I do wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and look forward to the new members. Got one, I believe, sitting over here that's going to be joining us, and I look forward to it. And Parker, we're going to miss you. You've been good to us and helped us a lot, and anytime I've called, I've always got to answer. Never had a problem with the return of phone call, and I appreciate it. That's all I have.
Okay, we open the floor to public for comments, public comments. Motion to
I make a
adjourn.
motion, we adjourn. Unless Parker, did you have something you wanted to say?
I'm fine.
We have
have the whole box there.
Yeah.
Are
Parker's
you gonna swear me?
Yeah, Parker's gonna swear us in before you go, aren't you,
Mayor,
Parker?
the mayor can swear.
We need to vote on this.
Right.
Huh?
We need to vote
On what?
on adjourning the meeting.
I did.
Oh.
Made a motion to vote to adjourn.
I did. I
And
seconded.
all,
Okay.
yeah, but we need to say all in
Okay.
favor, or?
Everybody in favor?
If y'all want, stand up and.
Well,
Ron, if
Parker
you-
was going to
here
swear
you
us
go.
in, so. That's his last official duty for us.
Well, I appreciate it.
And I will say,
That's his last
I
official
was
duty.
swore in earlier today, but I'll sit here and we'll partake in this.
Were you?
Yeah, I
You
were.
didn't want me.
No, I didn't know if you would be here.
Did we take a vote to
Yeah, I'm
dismiss?
getting.
I don't want to stand there, can we come down?
Yeah, you're fine. Just,
Come over here.
Just come down there?
yeah, just get together somewhere.
Step with us.
I don't know whether you all gonna want a picture of this or not. Not of me, with the other. Why don't y'all stay up there?
Oh, stay up here?
Yeah, and,
I guess you'd come up here with us.
okay. Just get there where he can get a